everyone, welcome back to my channel. And today in this video I'm going to show you a half collar neckline. So this neckline going to look really grand and hope everyone will love this design. And let's get started. This is going to be the lining fabric and I'm going to use some of this flimsy lace to do the neckline, and this is not going to be the replica, this is going to be my own design, so for sure everyone will like it. So now I'm going to mark the length of the neckline. So the full length of the neckline for me is going to be 8.5 or 9 inch. I can keep, so just place it over here and I take 8.5. So you're going to make a nice rectangle connecting the shoulder point and the folded edge point of the fabric. So just place the scale over this point and first draw a line. So now what you're going to do is you're going to make a nice and neat U. Should go all the way up like this, and from here it's going to have another U. So this is going to look like this. So I'm going to make a collar till this part and I'm going to have an open neckline over this part. Okay, so this is going to be half collar where the collar just ends over this point, somewhat like this, and here I have the neckline. Let me cut this into, so this is going to be a nice U, and here you have to have a nice shape over this point. So this is how this neck design is going to look. So to the back neckline, so you're going to take a really marginal amount from the back neckline, very little, might be, hope it should be 1 inch. Yeah, just take 1 inch at the back and you're going to cut that in. So when you make a collar neckline, make sure you leave a half an inch more than is required, that is on the shoulder part. So imagine if you keep the shoulder length to be 4 inches, try to keep 4.5 inches. So this will make you so comfortable wearing the collar neckline. You don't find any kind of stretch, or the neckline won't be too tight at the neck part and the shoulder part. This makes the neckline look really pretty. So now I'm going to cut the canvas for this. So I'm just going to use this as a template. This is going to be a fusible interfacing, and just place this template what we cut before. This is the leftover of the neckline. So just secure it with one pin, that's enough. And what you're going to do is you're going to leave a marginal amount, that is might be a quarter or 1 inch, and you're going to draw the same where this part like this. Okay, so just let me cut the exterior and then I go into the interior part. So this interfacing has glue on one side and it is going to be normal on another side. So this is a blend of paper and the fabric. This is going to be our interfacing. So now what I have did is I just pressed the canvas with a plain lining fabric. Now I'm going to sew in the corners and I'm going to attach this piece to the lining and also with the main fabric. Feed the fabric little by little. is ready. So now all you have to do is you're going to cut the lining inside. So just place the lining underneath and take your main fabric and just place it on top like this. Okay, and take your canvas, just place it on top like this, and you're going to just pin that in place. Okay. Same like that. I'm going to pin the center point of the fabric along with the canvas. So now I'm going to sew this out. If you are a beginner and if you feel really afraid to try these kind of neckline, for sure don't need to worry. As I tell you the exact trick, what you have to do is just take the pencil and draw the exact shape of this curve. So this curve just goes in like this, and it has a nice curve, and it just ends at this point. Again, from this point it's going to go all the way down. So from this point it's going to go all the way down like this. Okay, to this point. Okay, so just put a point and you're going to connect it with this. So draw a straight line, just make a point. Again, it's going to go up like this. So this step will help the beginners to sew any kind of neck design. It can be any neck design. All you have to do is just draw the exact pattern where you're going to sew, where the needle is going to go. So you have to just mark the line and you're going to sew on top of the line, just making that as a guide. So for sure you won't make any mistake. So now you can see, so you're going to sew on the exact line where you have drawn. So once it's been stitched all around like this, I'm going to just give a notch so I can just turn the neckline easy. So just give a notch all around. So now all you have to do is just insert your thumb finger into the pointy tip and you're going to turn it like this. Okay, so to get the more pointy, you're going to just remove a little bit of fabric from this, so that makes the turning easy. Just insert the scissors little bit in that. Don't tear the fabric, very little, and you'll get a nice and pointy tip like this. So I'm going to sew that. done with attaching the front piece, just take your back piece, place it firm like this, and just you're going to sew on top of the neckline. And you're going to cut this out. Okay. So now I'm going to attach both the shoulders together like this. So now I have attached the front and the back piece like this. Now I'm going to center notch the back piece, and so now I'm going to measure starting from this point to the next end of the neckline. So I'm going to go like this. So the center point is going to be 6.1 inches, and till this point is going to be 12.2 inches. So take the canvas and fold the canvas in half, and now I'm going to measure it going to be 6.1 inches. So it's going to come till here. Okay. So from here I'm going to take 3.5 inches. So from the folded edge you're going to take 3.5 inches and extend this line a little bit. And so now what you're going to do is and from this line we're going to blend that in a little bit. So to the line which you drawn right now, you're going to measure that. So just place the tape like this, and I'm going to mark at 6.1 inch over here. I'm going to curl that in. Okay. So I'm going to cut this out. So what I did is I just folded the fabric in half, and I have pressed the canvas into this, and I'm going to cut both the fabric. So I just double folded the fabric. So I'm going to cut the fabric in, just leaving a marginal amount of fabric all around. It can be a 2 centimeter or 3 centimeter of fabric all around, and I'm going to cut this in like this, and again to the bottom edge I'm going to give a really marginal amount of fabric with the exact same measurement, and I'm going to cut this out. This is going to be the down side, which is going to be attached to the dress, and this is going to be the top side. So to the down side I'm just closing this fabric. I have closed the fabric on the canvas, and I'm going to sew that together. what you're going to do is you're going to place this fabric underneath this fabric, and you're going to start sewing at this point. See? I'm not sewing on the canvas, I'm sewing at the exact marginal point of the canvas. Now you're going to use some notches like this. If you feel there is more extra fabric, you can always trim that before turning this fabric out. So now I'm going to turn that in like this. So now I'm going to put a basting stitch on top of this so that the fabric won't go like this. So when you put a basting stitch, it just secure the fabric. So if you feel that the fabric is uneven, you can just always make that even by trimming the corners like this. Okay. And just taking both the canvas and just fold that in, matching both the canvas, and you're going to center notch this. So take the center point of the fabric, and I'm going to match the raw edges like this. So I'm going to start the sewing at this point. Okay, I'm sewing to the wrong side of the fabric. See? Don't pull the neckline, ease with the neckline. Want, you can just open the fabric a little bit, and then you can sew that like this. So this is how it's going to look like. This is the canvas and this is the normal fabric that I attached the wrong side of the fabric. So to get that exact nice crispy edge, all you have to do is just fold the canvas like this. So just place the canvas like this, and you're going to give a nice and neat shape to the canvas so that you will get a nice and crispy edge. So when you get this raw edge, you're going to trim all that out, and when you turn that in, you will get a nice and neat collar like this. See? All I have to do is I have to press that in place to make that looks really simple and neat. Okay? You won't find any kind of raw edge outside hanging out. So this looks really simple and neat. Same like that, I'm going to do to the next side of the fabric. I'm going to fold that in like this, and I'm going to start right away from this point, and I'm going to go all the way up. Now I'm going to turn that in. I'm going to tuck all the raw edge and I'm going to sew it down. So tuck all the raw edge in. So the outer part of the neckline, I'm going to give this royal blue. So I already finished the neckline by attaching this royal blue color lace to this, and you can see it looks really pretty. And to this corner, starting from the back side, I'm going to attach this particular lace. And to make that, what I'm going to do now is here you have a nice curve, and also here you have a nice curve. So this is a straight lace, it's not a biased lace, it's absolutely a straight lace. So what you have to do is you have to make a gathering over one side of the lace, so that when you place it on the curve, it just curves on its own. You won't find any difficult, and you will get the exact shape of the neckline. So first I'm going to gather this lace a little bit. So just hold the lace at the back side like this. Just with a pointing finger, you're going to just press the lace, and you're going to run your sewing machine like this. So it's going to have a very small gathering. You can see it just holds like this. Little by little you're going to feed in the lace, and when you get to that end point, put the needle in, and you're going to turn the lace like this. So very little by little you're going to feed this lace into the fabric. So when you're going to come to this point, you're not going to turn the lace. Perhaps you're going to leave the lace as it is, because I'm going to make the lace like a curve that goes in the dress. So you have to stop exactly at the point. Just put some back stitch and lock that. And to the neck side, you are going to just take the lace, and you're going to continue from this side. So now lift up this lace, and you're going to lay this flat, like overlapping. So now I'm going to continue sewing this lace. So you're going to stop exactly at this point where you're going to join the fabric. So this is the place which the front and the back piece, and I'm going to sew at this point. You can see I have marked. So I'm going to leave a 4" before that, and I'm going to stop it exactly at this point. I'm going to give this rope, which is ready-made available in the market, and I'm going to wrap it inside the lace, and I'm going to sew that together. Okay, and so I just attached a rope to this, and now I'm going to start from the neckline edge. So the finishing of the outer side of the lace is going to give a nice and neat shape to the neckline, so you have to be very careful in sewing that. So little by little you're going to sew, don't be in a hurry, just feed the fabric little by little to get the exact shape of the neckline. So here I'm going to attach the front and the back piece. So here is going to be the stitch line. So exactly at the straight line of this lace, just going to give a mark, and I'm going to add this thread over this part. Now I'm going to prepare the sleeves. So first I'm going to double fold the fabric like this, and I'm going to sew that together. So first take this royal blue color fabric and fold the fabric once little bit, and you're going to place at the exact margin of that yellow color fabric. So on top of this I'm going to add one pink color lace which has some mirror work in this, and I'm going to add this lace. And also at the end I'm going to add this nice royal blue lace. So I'm going to give a piping with this blue color. See, I'm just going to place the cord on the one end of the fabric like this. Place it like this. So I'm going to take a very marginal amount, and I'm going to just close the cord like this. Make sure you change the zipper foot. So when you're going to get into the slit opening, that is the chark point over here. So this is the point where the front and back piece are joined together. You're going to go all the way up into the chark. See, this is the joining point of both. So I'm going to place it like this. So you're going to get into the fabric and you're going to sew a little bit and you're going to lock that together. So this is the point where the front and back piece are joined together. You're going to go 1 inch more than that and you're going to finish off like this. So once it's done, all you have to do is just turn the fabric so that you will get a nice and neat piping. So towards this side, I'm going to just fold it once and I'm going to sew it on top like this. This looks a nice and neat. This is how you give a nice, very neat and a professional way piping to the fabric. The extra fabric hanging out, you have to trim little bit according to this size. So now I'm just trimming out the excess fabric which is hanging out than the piping fabric like this. So you're going to fold the fabric like this and you're going to fold it again in like this. So the front side you will get a nice piping, at the back side you will get a very neat finish. So I'm going to do that. So this piping looks really professional and it just looks really nice and neat. It gives a very beautiful, neat effect to the dress. So to the front side it just gives a very thin piping like this, and to the wrong side it looks like this. So when you press in place, it just stays in place and just looks really nice. This is going to be the complete end result of the dress. The neckline came out really beautiful, and this is going to be the sleeves. Also looks really nice. This rope is available in the market. You can buy any color you want. So I bought this pink color so that it just goes well with this dress. So I just made a straight stitch starting from this point till this point so that I can tie this really easy. This is not a too much big knot, a little bit small knot only. And I bought a very pretty nice hanging like this. So I'm going to just tie this hanging to this. So all you have to do is you have to cut the thread in it and you're going to make a knot over this point. Okay, so in this hole you're going to put this thread. Okay, and you're going to tie this out. Once that is tied up, you're going to put a knot on this. Just secure it, make sure it's tight enough, and you're going to trim off the excess. It just looks really pretty. I just love this hanging, and I bought a pair so that I can make one for this. And coming back to the slit area, I showed you how to make this lovely piping in a very professional way, and also I just attached a lace on top of that, leaving this piping. For the border, I just given same pink and yellow color lace. That is the ink, I don't know where it came from. Okay, so it looks absolutely stunning. Hope everyone will try this dress for sure. This is the exact party wear dress. So if you wear this dress with a very pretty well done dupatta, for sure it just looks really great. And thank you so much for watching my video, and if you don't want to miss any of my future video, just go ahead and click on the subscriber link that you see on the screen. And don't forget to hit on the thumbs up button below if you want me to make more designs like this. And don't forget to share this video with your friends, and follow me in my Facebook group for more update. The link for the Facebook group is in the description box. Please do check with that and join in my group. Thank you so much. See you next time with a different kind of design. Take care. Bye bye.